The court has decided to place Mieszko R. under arrest. The student is accused of a brutal murder that occurred Wednesday evening on the campus of the University of Warsaw. He will be taken into custody in Radom for 3 months. There, he will undergo psychiatric tests. Their results will determine whether the prosecutor's office will demand the highest penalty, i.e. life imprisonment. Wednesday's gruesome attack resulted in the death of an innocent 53-year-old woman, a wife and a mother of 3. Mieszko R. also severely wounded a security guard. The Warsaw Downtown District Court has decided to place Mieszko R. in custody for 3 months. The prosecutor's office is satisfied because our request was granted in full. In the coming weeks, the suspect will be subjected to psychiatric examinations. The fate of the case and the fate of the suspect depends on these tests. The tests are to answer the question of whether the suspect is sane. The court itself has doubts about the suspect's state of consciousness, the defense attorney believes. There are very strong doubts as to our client's sanity. This is very important right now. On Thursday, the prosecutor's office charged Mieszko R. with 3 offenses: murder with special cruelty, attempted murder, and defiling a corpse. First, murder with particular cruelty, punishable by imprisonment for no less than 15 years, possibly life imprisonment. On Wednesday, third-year law student at the University of Warsaw, Mieszko R., brutally murdered a female porter. There was an attack on the woman, who ordered him to move away as she was closing the door to the auditorium. There was a very sudden, brutal attack. The murder weapon was an axe. The students could not believe what had happened right next to the place where classes are held. At first, we couldn't believe it. The attacker also severely injured a security guard who rushed to the woman's aid. It is not known why he attacked. What is known is that he roamed around the campus for an hour. Concerned students wrote about it on an internal social media group. They are writing in our group that he was hanging around there for 1 hour. Hey, a request from Dominic to be careful, because a suspicious individual with an axe is wandering around campus. The door from the hall, 403, is locked, so if anyone is late, please knock. Literally 30 minutes earlier on the study circle group. The warnings proved to be justified. The 22-year-old was only stopped by a State Protection Service officer who happened to be nearby. We made sure to acquire possible recordings. We're talking about surveillance, recordings of bystanders, and so we did. During the first 24 hours, 20 witnesses were interviewed. During the murder, classes were being held right next door. Many people recorded the entire event. There are questions as to why nobody took a chair out of the room or a fire extinguisher, some object with which he could have incapacitated the man, instead of just recording. At this point, the results of the suspect's toxicology tests are not yet known. Defenders believe that Mieszko R. was not under the influence of psychoactive substances. He had a reputation for being quiet and calm. This is likely a case of a suppressed psychopathic personality. Due to the death of the porter, Thursday was a day of mourning at the University of Warsaw. Black flags were flown on the university's buildings. To this day, the academic community cannot recover from the situation. Today, again, the law faculty is not holding classes so that everyone can get through this morning in peace. The student party planned for this weekend has also been cancelled. The biggest tragedy is the death of an innocent woman, a wife and a mother who left behind 3 children.